You grew up in Zambia. When did you first? Was it in Zambia? Was the first time that you DJ'd for a crowd of people?
Yeah. Well, I started off in Zambia. It's probably when I was like 16 or something like that. But I was just messing around at people's house parties and stuff like that. And
But you already knew that this is something like you like being behind a deck, not in front of it, dancing with all those people.
Oh yeah, I love music. I mean, my dad was a musician. He played the drums, so he's all about the Woodstock and all that kind of stuff. So he was a big influence into my
What about like when you moved out here? It's so many people want to. You go out, you go to these places, and you see these people performing, and you're like, man, how do I get to be that person? I mean, what was for somebody listening who wants to do that in life? What are the things that that you stayed true to, I guess, to get to where you are right now?
I mean, stick to what you know and what you love. Because over the years, DJing over here, there's places I've had to play and played some genres that I don't really enjoy playing. And, it's more controlled by clubs. But, I mean, I'm lucky to be able to step out the element and do whatever I want now. It was hard in the beginning. It's all about networking, promoting yourself hard, There's a lot of times I got turned down too, but I just kept on going and going out to clubs, meeting new people, meeting new DJs, handing them out my mixes, on CDs. And one day I got a call back saying, hey, we'd like to have you come play in our club. And that's how it started for me in Dallas.
Everybody knows who's seen you perform, they know the way you perform. What do you like listening to when you're not playing music? I mean, when you're not, what are some of your favorite sort of...
I listen to a little bit of everything. I like old school hip hop more than current hip hop. I like top 40 commercial tracks that you hear on the radio, some of them. Believe it or not, I like a little bit of rock. And all these different genres kind of inspire you to, make whatever I work on, my electronic tracks.
When it comes to
like the rock, guitar, and all that kind of stuff, you can put that into electronic music too. So all these different influences, you get ideas from listening to all this kind of music. I mean, when I DJ more tech house, deep house, and I love progressive house too, but I can't listen to that 24 hours a day. So I get all my ideas from other tracks and other genres.
Amazing. When you started out, were there any people here in the city who kind of helped, guided you get across the way? You are doing for some people now. Your younger brother is a very well-known DJ in the city, Runio, and I'm sure he's looked up and followed a lot of your techniques to get to where he's at. Did you have any hands-on inspiration while you were up here?
Well, all my inspiration comes from all these big artists that I've watched play for years and years and years. My biggest inspiration in the DJ world and producing world would be Steve Angelo. I'm sure you already know that. But,
yeah, I just saw a really cool interview of his the other day.
He plays both worlds of electronic music. He plays a more commercial kind of scene, but adds his touch to it. You know what I mean? He plays a lot of tech house that people don't know about, because everyone knows Steve Angelo is Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah.
But I know
he's talking about his other brand. Have you heard of that?
No.
There's Steve Angelo, and then there's...
Oh, it's Size Records.
Yeah.
That's his record label.
In which he tries to promote the other kind of music.
That's the more tech house, deep tech house. That's Size Records. He does that, and then he plays he has an alias. Yeah, that's what and it kind of threw me off sometimes when I didn't see the energy in the club. But I mean, I didn't let that stop me. Just went on and continued, and I mean, for the most part, I've had a lot of fun. I mean, I love playing big room clubs here in Dallas.
I mean, you've come to a point now, and after all these years of working the way this man has, you can really choose where you want to work now.
Yeah, you can say that, but at the same time, I mean,
like sometimes if you don't feel like working a night, you can say you don't want to work that night. I mean,
yeah,
back in the day, you would work no matter what situation.
Yeah, I don't like to put it that way though, but I mean, I do it because I love it, so I'll continue doing it. I mean, it's been a cool ride. I mean, I like playing big clubs. Saying earlier, I like playing big clubs. It's fun, but I also like small parties where it's more intimate with the crowd. There's like the tech house parties, deep house parties.
Yeah.
There's a lot of feeling there. People when you play in a club, clubs over here, the big clubs, it's more of people coming out to have a good time and drinking and just dancing to the music. Which, don't get me wrong, I still play for the crowd, I still love it. But when I play these pool parties and these smaller parties where it's more intimate with more deep house and tech house, I feel like I can connect to the crowd with my music, you know what I mean? More than when I play in bigger clubs. So that's why I enjoy playing.